This video will walk you through the steps required to update the guidance software on a Salford Precision row crop cultivator. This process should only be done by a Salford dealer that has access to the relevant software files on the Salford Connect dealer portal. To complete the software update, you will need a Windows-based laptop and an unencrypted USB drive which has been formatted as exFAT. Please note that formatting the USB drive will erase any content on the USB. Also ensure that the USB has at least 16 gigabytes of free space to download the software update files. Once the USB has been formatted, download the latest software file from the software updates page on Salford Connect, then extract the software file and upload it to the USB. Ensure that the software file is at the top level of the USB drive and not in a folder within the drive. You will also need to have the software download program saved on the laptop that you will use for the update. This program can be found on the software updates page on Salford Connect. Once you have all files ready, eject the USB and bring it to the Cultivator along with the Windows-based laptop. With the Cultivator fully hooked up, turn on power to the machine. Now you can launch the guidance software installation tool on the laptop. This tool will then prompt you to enter the password, which is displayed on the screen. Once entered, press Submit to open the software tool. This password is only required to be entered once per device and may be entered prior to performing a field install. Now the screen will display a message asking you to connect to the Precision Row crop cultivator's Wi-Fi network. On the laptop, navigate to the Wi-Fi settings. Find the Salford Cultivator network. Select Connect using a password and enter the password as shown. Once the laptop is connected, the screen will then prompt you to plug the USB with software files into the guidance controller ECU on the machine. This is located on the right side of the cultivator's side shift module as shown on screen. Once located, plug in the USB and the software file name should then be displayed on the laptop. Clicking the software file and then the Start Install button will begin the update process. This will take around 15 minutes to install, and it is normal for various communication error messages displayed on the in-cab display of the machine during this time. If the installation fails, an error message will be displayed on the screen, and you must attempt to update the software again. Failing to do so could result in the cultivator being inoperable. Once the software update is successful, an installation complete message will be displayed on the screen. Only unplug the USB once this message is displayed. With the USB unplugged, be sure to reinstall the dust cover on the USB port. Power off the machine and then power it back on to verify the software version number. On the cultivator's in-cab display, navigate to the controls page through the information tab. Then verify that the correct version number is displayed beside the guidance module software version. Note that the guidance ECU takes about 5 minutes to start up, and during this time the version number will be displayed as 255.255.255. Wait until this number changes to verify that the correct software version is installed. With the guidance software up to date, the Precision Row crop cultivator is ready for the field.